Special celebration packages, simply visit Opry.com. From Music City, USA, you're listening to the Grand Ole Opry on this Vince Gill's 25th anniversary with the broadcast history presented by Humana. We're heard on the legend, 650 AM WSM Nashville, around the world tonight at WSMOnline.com and Opry.com, by way of the free WSM and Opry mobile apps, and we're heard additionally on Sirius XM satellite radio. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Vince Gill.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I loved getting to see that video earlier tonight and seeing the Great Roy Acuff. Just meant the world to me. And as I came out here as a young man, you know, I think that oftentimes you don't understand when you're very young how big of an impact the people that you look up to can be on you. And my next guest was one of those people that was completely welcoming of me when I first came out here. And I've never forgotten that as long as I live. Would you please make welcome one of the greatest songwriters ever, a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, my sweet friend, Mr. Whispering Bill Anderson.
Thank you, Vince, and thank you so much for asking me to be a part of this very special evening of yours, and congratulations on your years. This man has been such a help to me. He said something about, you know, he looked up to the ones of us who had been here. This guy was at the top of his game in 1994 or so, and I was needing something good to happen in my musical life. I came here to be a songwriter back 112 years ago, and I wrote a lot of songs from the late 50s up through the late 70s, and then, I don't know, the music sort of started to change, and I wasn't sure I knew how to change with it, and I kind of dug myself a little hole in the corner and went over there and just kind of withdrew from the world for a while, and I got encouraged to take up this thing called co-writing. I had written most of my songs by myself, and somebody encouraged me to start co-writing, and they said, the guy you ought to write with is the hottest singer in town right now named Vince Gill. I said, Vince Gill doesn't even know my name. And this person said, oh yes he does. I said, call him. Well, I put the number in my pocket, and I didn't call for a long time, and finally one day I said, I don't know what I've got to lose. Maybe he doesn't know who I am, but I'm going to call him anyway and see if maybe he would consider writing a song with me. So I called the number, and I got his voicemail. And you know what he said? Hi, this is Whispering Gill. He not only knew who I was, he was stealing my act. He was so kind to me. We got together, and over a period of a couple of days, wrote 2 songs together. He recorded both of them, and he took this one all the way to #1 in the charts. I did not realize the day we wrote this that we were writing the story of your life. But
you know what, we were. I remember it vividly. You know, when people get together and write songs, they talk about titles, they talk about ideas. I got this thing, I got this kind of thing. And he said, I got this title you might like. It's called Which Bridge to Cross, Which Bridge to Burn. And I said, that's the one we're going to work on right there, because it really did. It spoke to what I was going through at that time.
Well, you did a wonderful job recording this song, and I just thank you for letting me be a small part of it.
Amen.
Thank you for letting me do it out here tonight.
In my life now, a true love and one that's brand new, and I'm not really sure that I know